Hey, I'm a barber out here. You got time for a free cut after?
I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
Yeah? What is your name, bro, and what do you kind of do?
I'm Joshua. I'm originally from Dallas. I'm born and bred. At the moment, I'm kind of between everything. I'm 29.
How was it growing up in Dallas, Texas for you, bro?
I grew up in Oak Cliff, and Oak Cliff is it's predominantly black. Growing up in Oak Cliff as a white boy, I had it hard. It probably made it to where I'm a little more resilient to comments and questions, and I'm used to it. I've got 10 plus in the system. It didn't take very long for the white boys this and white boy that to not bother me. So if anything, just toughened me up.
Talk to me about some of the struggles you had to face, you know, being white in a predominantly black area.
Everyone always thought I was an easy come up. I couldn't fight. Oh, the white boy ain't got nothing. People don't realize when you get beat up every day, you either die or you learn how to fight back.
So I know you say you did 10 years in the system. Talk to me about that story. What led you down that path and what you would have said to prevent yourself to going in that system?
Toxic relationships. Make sure you pay attention to them. And not so much as just the outward, oh, she cussed at you in public. Nah, like really look at what makes it toxic for you to be in a room. Me and my girl were like that, you know what I'm saying, my baby mama. And I used to leave the house all hours of the night because of this. Leave my apartment, just so you can, you know what I'm saying, I can get away from you. Go to my homeboy's house for 2-3 days, chill, smoke the blunt. About 2 days of smoking, shit, I'm bored now. Now I want to go wild out. Now this Diamond Dubsec doing nothing. Cause now I done got 5-6 homeboys with me now. You start going licks, hitting licks, ended up robbing the Uber driver. $600 out of his pocket. Didn't have nothing to show for it. So that's why I always try to get their vocabulary good. Because if you can't explain in depth why you feel upset, then you really don't even know if you upset. Just because you say you happy don't mean you happy. You might be content. And it's a whole separate. You might say you sad, but you really depressed and you don't know the difference. So now the next person don't know how to help you. It's knowing yourself. As we speak today, you know what I'm saying? I think about this stuff all the time. Yeah. Because I know that was my biggest issue. It was no one else's fault.
How would you say is like how important is taking accountability in situations like that?
All day long. I had bonded out before I went down. I ended up getting a lesser sentence because I had admitted to the judge that I paid attention to who I was around and chose not to care. And I took responsibility for that. And he looked at me from front of my parents, front of the courtroom, everyone. He tried to give me 30 years off the rip. I don't even understand that number. I'm 21. You can't understand something you ain't never lived. You trying to give me like dope boy numbers. That $600 probably was worth way more to him than it was to me. That might have been his rent money for the week. That's why I let the judge know that I was taking accountability of what I did. And I asked him like, man, please reduce the sentence that you're trying to impose on me.
Or did you feel like you let anybody down in that situation?
I felt like my mama felt like she didn't try hard enough. Like she passed this January. I was still locked up. That's probably one of my biggest regrets is not knowing whether she really thought that or not. As a dad myself, I can only think about it like, if my point of view, I feel like I'm not trying hard enough. And fam, I'm trying, and I'm still not trying hard enough. So as a parent, I feel like that's always gonna be a constant feeling, but whether it's a valid feeling or not, I feel like she felt like she was validated in it. And that's probably one of the worst feelings I've ever had.
Tell me about like, what would you have told your younger self in that situation to prevent you from, you know, letting down your mom or going to jail? What's one thing you would have told your younger self or anybody who live in that street life to do to prevent that from happening?